What's up, guys? Welcome back to J Rule Productions and another exciting episode of Half Price Books Comic Haul video. This is episode number 112. It is snowing outside. I'm talking about snowpocalypse style of snow. So I'm trapped inside, so I decided to make this comic haul. Let's see what's going on outside. Oh my goodness, guys. Round 3 is upon us. For you guys to enjoy in the warmth of my home. Let me center this real quick right here. We got Harlequin on the left and Batman on the right. Ratchet and Clank. This is from the video game fame. I believe started from PlayStation. I think this is Ratchet and Clank number 2. Hellboy, the Golden Army. This was the movie that came out 10 years ago from Guillermo del Toro. And it looks like they're doing a remake, which is coming out 2019, featuring David Harbour as a sheriff from Stranger Things. I'm just a little bit excited about that. They're trying to make it a little bit darker and with some funny moments, kind of stealing from Deadpool a little bit, maybe. We have this huge Savage Dragon bird, like a spoof of Savage Dragon from Image Comics. I don't know what's going on with this one, but it's just got a lot of nerdity. It says right here, it's black and white. I'm not really a fan of black and white comics, but The Walking Dead stands out as something that's an exception. This is Ted McKeever's Mondo, number 1, for the first issue. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, number 1, volume 1, number 5. And I believe there's an error copy that it's very hard to find. Masters of the Universe, He-Man. I wonder when they're going to do a remake of the movie. Number 1, cover A. Beetlejuice, Holiday Special, number 1. Which dates back to the, I believe, the 90s, I want to say. I could be wrong, though. Gargoyles, number 1. Based on the hit Disney anime series. Jesus Christ, the Faith series from Blue Water Comics. And another Hellboy clearance comic, The Corpse by Mike Mignola, another artist that features a unique style, as you can tell from the cover. Alright, I'm sure most of you guys, some of you guys might not even know what this is about. It's dinosaurs. This was like a 90s series that kind of took after Elf. Remember the alien puppet or Muppet? So they decided to make a family of the dinosaurs. Now we're going to get to some bag and board comics. Deathstroke number 7. This cover pays tributes to the death of Superman. So Deathstroke's fighting Superman right here. DC Rebirth. Mortal Kombat number 2. Blood Ties. I heard Ronda Rousey is going to be in the upcoming Mortal Kombat movie. Mortal Kombat number 5. I don't know who that character is. Mortal Kombat number 4. Blood Ties. Continuing on, part 4. Young Justice, featuring Superboy, Robin, and Impulse. DC Comics. A number 1 from, what's this? Superman Batman Annual number 1, featuring Deathstroke. Knight and Squire, a limited series from DC Comics. Switching over to another publisher, Robbie Ray's Ghost Rider. Number 2, Master of Kung Fu number 1. And I heard Marvel is gonna start making an Asian-themed superhero movie, considering the success of Crazy Rich Asians. Ooh, that's a real nice cover right there. The Accused, Civil War II, featuring Daredevil on the cover. Why was That one $4.99. That's weird. Deathstroke number 6. Enter the Mind of Jericho. Not really familiar who Jericho is as a villain. Doctor Strange number 14. Pretty awesome art on the cover. Looks like somebody got beheaded right there. Captain Marvel number 2. Can't wait for the upcoming movie. It's going to be great. Cable and X-Force Vendetta Part 3. Number 19. Cable and X-Force number 18. Vendetta Part 1. We got Batman vs. Batman number 5 in DC Universe Rebirths. Does anybody know what's going on the cover? One of them is a fake or something? Or is it a clone? Green Lantern number 50. It all ends here. This is a glow-in-the-dark cover. From the Emerald Twilight series, Part 3. Green Lantern 51 with the new Green Lantern right here. Who I happen to forget the name of. Oh, his name is Kyle Rayner. If you aren't really a true fan of Green Lantern, you probably wouldn't know. So I had to Google that, by the way. Shame on me. A Star Trek Green Lantern crossover, the Spectrum War. We have a crossover between DC and IDW Comics. IDW, one of the lower publishing companies underneath, like Valiant. I think they're under Valiant. Definitely under Image, for sure. And of course, the top two. DC Universe Rebirth, Batman number 9 with Bane on the cover. That bottom should be glowing in the dark. Wouldn't it look awesome? And another crossover right here from DC and Hanna-Barbera. Adam Strange and Future Quest teaming up together with a bonus feature by Top Cat, as you can see on the bottom right. Batman Detective Comics number 938. Man, they're reaching towards 1,000 issues right there. 942. Looks like a Star Wars creature is about to swallow Batman. Night of the Monster Man Part 6. We have this Ultra Comics Multiversity number 1. Only you can save the world if you value your lives. You must not read this comic. Hold on a second. I know I didn't pay. Oh, okay. So it looks like they was charging $2.49, but it was marked down 50 cents. There's no way in hell I'm gonna pay $2.49 for that. Multiversity number 1, Cosmic Neighborhood Watch. Looks like a knockoff of Superman on the cover. And what's this? Multiversity the Just. This looks like a freaking tabloid magazine you see at a grocery store, doesn't it? And it looks like I got some more of these Mortal Kombat comics. Alright, that's for you fans of Racer X and Speed Racer. This one, it's you don't see too often of these graphic novels. Marvel Superhero Spring Special. Back in the early 90s, Marvel decided to always come out with this summer or spring and winter special featuring all these characters, all crammed into a comic book. That was popularity back then. It looks like featuring Hercules, Black Panther, Magic from New Mutants, Brother Voodoo from Doctor Strange fame, and Speedball, who was part of New Warriors, right? Which all started Civil War from the comic book series. The Ultimates 2 number 1. Whole bunch of characters in the front that you can see. Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Wasp. Grendel number 1 from Comico. I don't think they exist anymore. I think they were in bankrupt, guys. But so this is the first appearance of Grendel. Pretty nice addition to my first appearance. Moon Knight. Can't wait for his own movie or TV series. And Shang-Chi side by side, fighting these mummy-looking characters. Continuing on with Moon Knight, number 50, with a die-cut cover right here, revealing the Avengers. Looks like he got a card to be Avengers. And very happy to have this in my collection. This isn't the first Stephen Platt art. As you can tell, is a major difference between the arts. Compare it between this and that. See the difference when he took over? This was the early Stephen Platt. He just spells it splat art, which made Moon Knight become more popular. And lastly, of that haul, we have, what's this, Dolly McCoy Prelude, with signed by the Riddle. I guess that's the writer right there in 2015. Can't pass on these autograph comics for sure. Alright guys, as you guys saw in the earlier footage, just some preview of what's in store. Of course, Lockjaw that you guys saw earlier. Lockjaw is a dog from the Inhumans. Unfortunately, the Inhumans TV series was horrible, despicable, just not even worth talking about. But at least the comic is... Actually, the comic is also kind of decent. So, I don't know why he's even receiving his own series, but it's gotta be limited for sure. Batman Annual number 3. Legendary Star-Lord number 1 variant cover. Peter Quill. Star-Lord played by Chris Pratt. Inhumans Judgment Day number 1. Pretty nice cover on the front. Medusa and Thunderbolt. Oh, not Thunderbolt. What the heck is his name, man? I forgot. Amazing X-Men Annual number 1 with Storm on the cover. You have this Hate number 1 from Peter Christian Paul Baggs. Authentic graphics. Do they still exist? Frank Miller's Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, number 1. You guys remember that movie that came out with Jessica Alba? It was alright. I mean, nothing to really talk about. Just decent movie. Alright, we have more of the Inhumans right here. Once and Future Kings. Number 1, I noticed Inhumans has been getting a lot of their own series lately. Why is that? I mean, nobody ever even talk about Inhumans. I don't think really people care about them. So I don't know why they decided to come out with so many of their own series, whether it be limited or unlimited. I don't think people really care, so. Green Lantern number 1. This is the non-error copy. The error copy has a teardrop on the left. So I believe that's like my 4th or 5th copy. Saga number 41. The non-error copy. The error copy is much darker. Too dark that you can't even tell the outline of his jacket. Savage number 1 from Valiant Comics. A new hero that they debuted back a couple years ago, I think. Here's a nice one. From the clearance, I cleared the price sticker. DMZ Vertical Comics number 1. I heard that's supposed to get its own limited series. And we have this nice pack right here, guys. That I got Transformers Universe 1 through 4, so pay less than $1 each. Let's open this up and see how the condition is. Sometimes these pack deals are worth a look at. So we have Transformers Universe number 1. Is that Bumblebee? Pretty ghetto looking. Stripped down Bumblebee. Optimus Prime there, number 2. Number 3, featuring the Dinobots? I'm surprised I even remember that. Number 4 with the female, I forgot, definitely don't know her name. Alright. I knew I had that Batman on the right for some reason. Batman, A Lonely Place of Dying, Part 1 of 5. This dates back to, I was going to say the 80s, but it's issue number 440, guys. Here's Part 3, 441. Looks like Robin's hanging up for good, looks like. 442. It says DC Comics aren't just for kids. By the way, all of these are... oh, my bad. Those aren't clearance items. Those are marked as is. So half price books charge half of what the cover price is. So I pay 50 cents for these each. Yeah. So about the same as what I would pay at other half price books. And this Incredible Hulk fighting against the black version of Spider-Man and the Avengers with a large size issue. Incredible Hulk 314. You can tell off the bat that's John Byrne art. Real distinctive. Ultimate X-Men #1. The Tomorrow People. Back in the I want to say 90s, X-Men had so many issues. Man, this is crazy. By issues, I mean comic book issues. Not psychological or whatever. Justice League issue #1. Alright, that's one of the covers. And this is the other side of the cover. That if you join them together, it kind of forms the United States flag right there. It's pretty awesome, right? Jim Lee art right off the bat, you can tell. So that's very distinctive. And of course, I didn't just grab one. I have doubles of the left hand side one. And of course, I gotta pay tribute to the Infinity Gauntlet. And what's this? Infinity Part 5 of 6. This is the variant edition with art by Scotty Young. He is awesome in drawing these little kid anime manga type of looking characters. Nobody beats him at that. And another variant. This is part 4 of 6. Check out how cute Thanos looks. You're never gonna find him looking that cute. Especially considering he wiped out. Oh, what's this doing here? Wiped out half of the world, right? Captain America 600. I wonder what costume that is. Does that date back to the 40s or something? You got Winter Soldier and Bucky Barnes on the front. Ghost Rider, Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance, glow in the dark cover. And another glow in the dark cover with this time with Daredevil 321. These are very classic glow in the dark covers, guys, that you must have in your collection. And you gotta experience it too for the glow in the dark. Cadillac and Dinosaurs finally in my collection. From Kitchen Sink Comics #1. Pretty sure they don't exist anymore. But Cadillac and Dinosaurs, who the thought they go together, right? And this very limited edition of Zoom Suits looks like limited to 5,000 copies. Official selection of the San Diego Comic-Con Film Festival. I believe it's a 2015 one. So that's hard to find right there. Rare, pretty rare. And from Malibu Comics and Marvel crossover, Rune and the Silver Surfer in the Ultraverse with art by Barry Windsor Smith. George Romero's Empire of the Dead from Marvel Comics. Parental advisory, not for kids. Good luck finding this one, guys. Check it out, another Gargoyles #1. This one is from Marvel Comics. From the explosive new animated TV series, The Night Will Never Be the Same. Now these, I clear off the price sticker already. Had to use a blow dryer and isopropyl alcohol. Carefully cleaning off the residue. The Amazing Spider-Man Mayhem is a man called Manslaughter. This is the 1985, 65 cents, issue number 271. Back when he was wearing the black costume. And here's another one, 283, fighting the Absorbent Man and I want to say Thundra, I think. Oh, Titanium, duh, it says on the top. 242, Confrontations, fighting the Mad Thinker. The art looks pretty weak though. This is 1983. All-Star Western, if you look closely, it's autographed. And remove the price stickers from Moratat right there. That's the usually the third one is the inker, right? Writer, artist, and inker. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Amazing Spider-Man 286 with Gang War. That's like Rose, I think. Kingpin's son, I think, something like that. And also Hobgoblin. 297 versus Dr. Octopus. And finishing off with this haul. How amazing is this one? Lazarus #1 from Image Comics, and it's also signed. Looks like, I guess from the artist or somebody. That looks like an L to me, doesn't it? And finishing off with this haul. What's going on with value lately? comic book speculation. It is the Amazing Spider-Man 365, not only because it's got the hologram cover that you see pretty right there. Let me show you guys a hologram. Not just because of that, if you look carefully in the words, it says, plus a 5-page preview of Spider-Man 2099. So this is the very first appearance of, not the full appearance, but the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099. Supposedly Sony has the rights or one more movie or something like that. I'm pretty sure they're going to make the movie of Spider-Man 2099. And that's why it's going with value. It's hitting up on eBay from like $15 to upwards like 30 or so. Even more if it's graded. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Until next time, happy collecting, baby.